Shapovalov behind Felix, who of course will be playing Rafa Nadal in the second tie of this final.
I think if you can test Joignez-vous early on an open stance, really test it, doesn't matter whether you feel like you're not getting any pain there, you still have to build up the confidence. He hasn't been able to play much at all.
Has to break here, otherwise Spain will have a stranglehold on the 2019 Davis Cup.
The advantage of playing on home soil this week, undoubtedly it's without question, as Nadal admitted himself, added an extra 5%, 10%, whatever you want to figure you want to come up with in trying to find a way through the world number one.
Just got to hope that when you do redline your game, you make those shots, catch fire.
It really feels like we're playing for Canada. Such a big finals and such a big stage with so many great players and so many great nations.
He's able to answer the call.
We'll be back.
We want to win it. That's our goal, and that's been the ultimate goal from the beginning. We got so close in 2019, we had a taste of it, but the ultimate goal is winning the Davis Cup.
I feel like the best way to be ready for the next challenge is that when you face a loss, you right away think like everything coming after is actually just preparing you for the next challenge.
Try to, adopt through everything that I do in my life, take every negative situation that happens as a positive and as a learning experience, and that's my coping mechanism. I mean, even if I have a really tough loss, I mean, these days it doesn't take me longer than, probably 30, 45 minutes to just be like, okay, and then kind of be okay after. Whereas in the past, it might have been a few days.
I think I've kind of cemented my name and on the tour, and I've obviously had some really good results the last couple of years, and beat some of the greatest players. So for sure I feel confident that I do belong here. No questions about that. And now it's a bit more about just like maximizing my potential, maximizing my game, and trying to be the best that I can be.
I think we have the right guys on the team. I'm with a bunch of friends, guys that I grew up with, playing great tennis right now, so we're looking to carry that momentum towards the end of this tournament and bring home the trophy.
We started off beating South Korea, which was a big battle, and we celebrated for maybe 20 minutes, worked for 2 days, and then we beat Spain in Spain, which was a huge accomplishment. Like, Felix beat the #1 player in the world in Spain, in his backyard, and that was after he lost against Swung Kwon. So you just see the mental capacity that the best players have to bounce back from whatever it is, a loss or a win, and to show up every day, no matter what.
I feel like I'm with the guys on court, like actually playing. That's the best way for me to connect with them as a captain on the chair, is just to be really dialed in there in the moment. Always thinking on the bench, I'm thinking, I'm strategizing. Sometimes you don't see certain patterns that other people see from the outside. So sometimes I'm able to pick some things out that I can just add to their game that can help them on court. As a player, I was a part of the Davis Cup for, I played 25 or 26 ties, I believe. I'm really thankful to have this opportunity in my life to be part of such an amazing event, and And you know, the players as people as well, they're great guys to be around, and the whole staff team. It's just a great atmosphere. So it's for me, it's a dream job. Winning is a bonus, but that's the mission, is to win, and we want to win and make everybody proud. So that's our mission going forward. I feel amazing about the team, and what I'm really happy about is that these guys love playing Davis Cup. They really want to be here for the team, for the country, for everybody.
Great momentum, playing great tennis right now, so we're looking to carry that momentum towards the end of this tournament and bring home the trophy.
In sports, it's winning. That's what you work for. When you train really hard, those really difficult sessions where you push yourself to extreme limits, all you have in mind is winning.
We're all here to win and to compete. I'm nice, but when it comes to the court, I try to be not as nice. Yeah.
You know, obviously making a final is great, again, whatever, but you want more, right? I think it's like now that we've experienced that, we have the Davis Cup final. It was the first final that Canada's ever reached. You know, that was very special. We wanted to win it then, but I think now it's kind of, you know, we want to get the goal. We want to lift the trophy at the end.
Yeah, it means everything. I mean, we grew up wanting to represent Canada in tournaments like this. It's part of the journey. To be a part of like this elite group, it's pretty special.
It's an amazing feeling, and I'm honored to be part of this, to help them and myself achieve our dream, to win this thing.
Welcome, the players from Australia!
section over there who's been pushing our guys all week. Thank you guys for being here. From junior to grade, watching Dashik play, watching Milo, Chinesky, we wanted to grow up and be part of the team and try to help the country win the first title. So everything's just so surreal right now. Obviously, we were in the finals a couple years ago. It was a tough one to lose that time. I thought we did everything good, but we kind of got left with an empty feeling at the end, and we really wanted this guy.
Wasn't escaping us this time.
MVP right here.
World champs.
World champ, baby.
You know what it is.
Enough said.
We bring the cup back home. You know what it is.
Baby.
We the world champs. Champ.
Enough said.
Enough said. Close it. Close the chapter. See you next year.
Close it.